Hey y'all, it's Hammerhead. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having an amazing day. And today we are house hunting. So flat number 1, let's go. I really enjoyed this flat. I loved the windows. I really liked how big the living room was, and the kitchen was pretty okay. The only thing with this one, which you'll see is reoccurring, is that the small room in these flats is so ridiculously tiny. Like, look, you can barely fit a bed in there. And that's the closet. It looks like a telephone booth. Ridiculous. But it was really nice because this flat was right next to another flat that we saw right afterwards. So after we saw this flat, the letting agent took me over to the other flat. And this one, it was a funky layout, don't get me wrong, but I kind of liked it. I kind of liked the little stairs. I liked the living room was nice. But again, look at how tiny this room is. Mama. And this is with my camera on like the 0.5 wide zoom. It was ridiculously small. The big room was like pretty big and it had 2 closets. The other one didn't even have 1 closet. Ridiculous. But very exciting news. My friend is coming over to London. We're moving in together, which is super, super, super exciting. What we were looking for is something that has like pretty evenly sized rooms. I know it's going to be hard to find because this is London, but pretty evenly sized rooms. We wanted something that felt like London. It was in a cute area. Had like storage, which again, knew that was going to be kind of hard to come by. Had good transportation links, had a nice living room, a nice kitchen. First houses seen. They both look nice. The only hang up that I have is the small bedroom is ridiculously small. Like tiny, 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 tiny. Like I don't even think I'm gonna have like a bed and like a dresser in there. So yeah. So we were just kind of, trying to find like a nice overall place. Nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy. And I will say there are a few places I saw that I will not be showing in this video just because I didn't even record them because they were just not great places. So I think I saw a total of 8 flats, but I'm only showing 4 just because one of them was just really, really run down. The other one, there were other people in it. Another one, someone else was living there, so their stuff was everywhere and it just didn't feel right to put that stuff on the internet. So, but here is the next flat. Look at how this room, so nice, so big, so spacious. I was honestly really rooting for this flat because it was a good price. It was a pretty good location. And it had 2 bathrooms, not just 1, which I was like, okay, that is a huge win. However, again, the only downside was that the small room of this flat was tiny, 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 tinier than my current room right now. And I simply could not move into a smaller room. That is just, at this big age, no ma'am, no ma'am. And also another thing with this flat is the fridge. It was not a full-size fridge. And my roommate and I, we like to cook, we like to eat, we want to make sure we have some room in the fridge. So it just wasn't going to work out for us, unfortunately. A few days later, I went to this place and it was like an actual apartment complex, not just like brownstones. And it was a really nice place. Like this one was really, really, really spacious, but I really did like this one.
Okay, so I just got home from 2 house viewings. One of them, I actually really liked both of them. The only thing is with the first one, it was in such a far away location that it would have been hard to like get groceries. It wasn't like on a high street. Like it would have been hard to get groceries. It wasn't super walkable. It was like under construction. There were a lot of cars and it just didn't feel like super London-y, even though it was really like super nice. Like the rooms were huge. There was so much space. It was a really, really, really nice place. However, it just didn't feel like it was in the right area. But the second place we saw, the smaller room was not as small as I've seen. So I was like, okay, we can make this work. And it was in a super cute part of town. It wasn't on a high street, but it was close enough to a high street where it would have been so fine to like get groceries. It like just was like such a cute little neighborhood. There were so many Christmas lights out. You know, there were kids walking around, you know, their families walking around, so it felt really safe. And it had like the windows, and I've always wanted like those windows that like look out. And so I was like, okay, I think this might be it. So we're putting in an offer letter right now. I just reached out to my boss about a reference letter for employment. But now I just need to send over the letting agent information about us and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm really, really excited. Hopefully.
Okay, so update on the housing. I think last time I left off, it was about we had just sent in an offers. They accepted our offer. We put in the holding deposit, and then yesterday we signed the contract, and today we sent over the deposit and also our first months of rent. So we're moving into a house. I told my landlord today that I'm going to be moving out. And so it's happening. I'm moving in with one of my best friends in London, and I'm so excited for this journey, and it's going to be amazing. I'm so excited. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and if you did, if you could please like and subscribe, I would really, really appreciate it. Also, stay tuned because we're going to have some moving vlogs. We're going to have some, you know, decorate this room vlog. So if you want to see all of that good stuff, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see y'all next week. And I really hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.